So these potatoes that I'm going to show you how to make today are incredible, and they're so simple. They are crispy and they are soft. Yeah, those two things kind of fight against each other, but in this recipe, they work beautifully. First, we have to get our seasoning ready. We're going to start with a teaspoon of a coarsely ground black pepper, a teaspoon of smoked paprika, a teaspoon of granulated garlic, and guess how much? Yeah, a teaspoon of kosher salt. Let me just mix these together real quickly here. And to this, I'm going to add a few tablespoons of olive oil. And we're going to mix this till we get a nice paste. A really loose little paste here. That is looking good. Let's move on to our potatoes. So in my bowl here, I've got 3 pounds of these sort of mini Yukon Gold potatoes. I've washed them off. Really, you can use any potatoes you want as long as you get them to about the size we're gonna make. And what we're gonna do with these is we are just gonna cut these in half. That's it. Get some out on our board here. Like I said, half. That's it. If any of the potatoes are super huge for some reason, you could cut them into thirds, but halves will work great. Also about this time, what you wanna do is you want to preheat your oven to 450 degrees. And you want to put a baking sheet in there, a large one for this amount of potatoes. We want to preheat that baking sheet so that when we season these potatoes and get them on that sheet, they're going to start cooking immediately. So I'm going to finish cutting up the rest of these potatoes and we will get on to seasoning them. So our oven is preheating to 450 degrees in there with the baking tray in it. Let's go ahead and season up our potatoes. Just like to get in there. Toss everybody around. That's looking good. Let's get our sheet tray out here, get these on. So our pan here is hot, and what we want to do is take our potatoes, place them cut side down first, and work as quickly as you can. All right, let's get these in the oven, and in 15 minutes, we will take the tray back out here and flip these over so that that cut side is no longer down. All right, our potatoes have been going for 15 minutes. Here they are, and we are just gonna get in here and turn these over. Remember, this is hot, have some good gloves on. Just scrape them up off the bottom using a spatula. If they get a little sticky, that's okay. And just get them all turned over so that that cut side is now up, and just look at how nice and golden brown those are. All right, I think I got everybody. If I missed anyone, they'll have to just deal with it. These are gonna go back in the oven for about 10 minutes or until they are tender. You know, when you stick, say, a little toothpick in them, end of a knife, one of your temperature probes. When they're tender, they are done. Usually for me, it's about 10 more minutes, but check them. All right, these are going back in. See when they're done. There we go. All of our nice potatoes roasted up nice and golden brown. If you stick a knife in there, that interior is soft. Let's go ahead and plate some of these up for tasting. We're just gonna plate these up in our bowl here for serving. These with just a little bit of kosher salt on top and some scallions. You could also put some Parmesan cheese on this. Really, you could top it with anything you want, but those potatoes are the star. That crispy exterior and the soft interior. And there we go, our crispy and soft oven roasted potatoes with that great seasoning blend on them. This is looking fantastic. I am ready for a taste. I'm just gonna dive in right here. Cheers. To me, this is exactly what a potato like this should be. That crispiness on the outside, the pillowy softness inside, great flavor all around. Just a fantastic side dish. Absolutely loving this.